Welcome everybody to Divisional round coverage of Green Bay, Arizona. Starting off a little bit late here, Green Bay has already missed a field goal, and Arizona on their first play will gain 4, so they're at the 49 now. Joined in the booth by Carlos, the new owner of the Pats. Say hi.
What's up, guys?
And
interesting to see who prevails in this game.
Yeah. Rosen hoping to carry over that momentum that he had last week into this coming game against the number 1 seed in the Green Bay Packers.
Once again, trying to hope to limit the turnovers and hopefully give himself a chance to win this game.
I think this is a game where the turnovers really matter. Last week you kind of got away with throwing a few bad balls, having a fumble, and now we're going to see a 4th and 1 on the 47. Do you think you get aggressive here?
He is sort of in that no man's zone.
Yeah, I think this is one where if you go for it and you don't get it, it's not too bad. And the offense is looking to stay on the field. Rosen coming out in the gun, not sure about this play.
The corners do have depth.
And David Johnson gonna get it, but there's a flag down. Looks like holding on the left guard. And I believe this is where you bring out the punt team, and they will. So just a heartbreaker there as Arizona got the first down, but a hold in a position where you really don't need to.
Yeah, I think it was kind of early to make that decision.
And a mistake by the punter. It goes out of bounds, but it goes out just at the pylon, and it's going to come out at the 20. Give now to Aaron Jones, and nothing going. This is someone you've seen run rampant these past 2 years, but bottled up so far. Rodgers going to come out in the gun. Drops back. He's looking deep. Got a man. And Nelson going to come up with it. J.J. Nelson over the middle. And that's going to be a first down ball at the 50. Or just past.
That man has a lot of speed.
Yeah, this is a bit of a gamble to play man coverage against Aaron Rodgers. He's known for being able to pick apart defenses. Not quite sure why you wouldn't have any safety help there. Rodgers drops back. He's running. He's looking for JJ again, and that looked like a pass interference, but it's not going to be called. Do you agree with the no call there?
That was definitely a pass interference.
That looked like
that was a weird animation.
That looked like flagrant pass interference. Ball should be on about the 4-yard line, but it looks like the refs have traveled from New Orleans up to Green Bay. Rodgers in the gun. Drops back. He's got a man wide open, but he's going to miss him and throws it too late. He had his tight end streaking up the middle of the field. Just took a little bit too long to try and get that play out.
And now, we're seeing the Packers here go deep a lot, trying to just take shots down the field.
It looks like Green Bay's trying to put this game away early, and so far hasn't really paid off for him. He's got the one deep play to J.J. Nelson, but other than that, not really working for him as Rodgers Scrambles out of the pocket. Looking deep, and once again for J.J. Nelson, not going to go there. So, starting off 3 for 4, and now he has gone 3 for 7. Kind of surprised that Green Bay hasn't done the running game as much. 7 pass attempts to only 3 runs.
Playing very aggressive, and who knows, it may pay off later, but as of now, it's hurting him.
And great punt there, as that's J.K. Scott, the Alabama man, penning Arizona down at the 4. So Rosen gonna come back and go to work. I don't know if you trust the ball in the hands of this rookie quarterback this deep in his own end zone.
I think you definitely need to run it here. Try to get your backs out from that deep.
Trust that all-star running back. He's not going to. He's going to look deep, and it's going to be intercepted, but I think there might be a roughing the passer call. And there is roughing the passer, and that's going to bail out Arizona. It looked like he had a man. He threw it just a little bit low, which caused the interception, but not going to matter as Nick Perry just gets in a little bit too aggressive. Puts a little too much on Rosen. Rosen tight under center. Looking for Johnson. That play looked like it was going nowhere, but David Johnson going to carry him for about 5. So 2nd down and 5. Three tight ends on the field for Arizona. Gonna throw it to David Johnson, who's gonna make a great move and get 5, as that is Rosen's first completion of the day on his first statistical attempt. He has had one other pass that went to the other team, but that was called back.
That was a good move there to get the first down.
A great spin. Drops back, looking for his man, and he's intercepted. Just does look like he tried to kind of force that one in there a little bit.
Yeah, it's not the best to try to throw the ball in the middle against this Packers team. And that's twice already he's named the mistake. One time it got called back, but there you see, go against him.
It was a bit of a gamble to try and do that, especially throwing it that low and that hard. But just not going to pay off. Rodgers drops back. He's looking for Grant. And Grant's going to find the edge and get about 8. Correction, 7. That's 7 yards on that. So 2nd and 3 now. And I think Green Bay, this is a position where you need to start leaning on that running game that you're known so well for. You've done fairly well through the passing game, but you've only got 4 yards rushing.
Yeah, you're definitely in a great field position, so running the ball here would just drive down the field, not try to make any mistakes.
And as we say it, Rodgers almost makes a mistake. A ball that looked like it could have been picked off, but it's going to fall innocently incomplete. So 3rd down and 3 now.
I would definitely expect a run here. Probably won't happen, but
Yeah, you've got one of the best running backs in the league. I believe he won best running back last year. Did not win it this year, as Ezekiel Elliott did beat him out. But it's still been back-to-back years where you've got someone competing, if not winning, the best running back, and he's not touched the ball all that much. And once again, he's not going to touch it. Drops back, looking deep, and that was close. It looked like he might have been out of bounds, but they're going to give it to him. And Arizona looks like they're wanting to throw down the challenge flag, and they will.
Yeah, that definitely looked like it was out of bounds.
Questionable as the refs are going to say that he was in. I'm not sure if I agree with that one.
Overall, it was a weird play.
It's a very weird play. Kind of surprised that he went deep there. He had his running back on the out route. And the toss now to Aaron Jones. He's going to get the edge, but he's not going to get there. He's only going to get to the 2. Trying to go up and over Baker, but was just forced out of bounds. So 2nd and goal now. And Green Bay looking to bring one of their heavier sets out. Arizona loading the box now. But he's going to go wide to Aaron Jones, and he's going to make a man miss and get into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay, as they're going to take the 7-0 lead here to start out.
Maybe we see Aaron Jones get going now.
I believe that's back-to-back rushing attempts for him. And he's been kind of bottled up so far. I believe this is where you start to really lean on him a little bit more. Not too much, but at least to the point where he's getting more than 3 touches in your first 2 drives. No.
Yeah, the Packers don't really need to play too aggressive. I mean, they have the lead here. They have home field advantage. I think just, play more conservative, try not to make too many mistakes, and I think they'll be fine.
Rosen drops back, looking for the screen, it looked like, but Daniel's going to get in beforehand. Actually, it was not a screen pass. Daniels just got through very fast. Looked like the right guard just didn't know what he was doing, and that's going to come back to bite you, as that's the position that they're hurt at right now. Pugh was down injured earlier. One-on-one coverage, and King's going to come away with the interception. And he's going to take this one all the way back to the 12. And this is where you think it might start getting a little bit ugly. You've seen back-to-back drives now where Rosen has shown that he's pick happy.
Yeah, we said he needed to limit the mistakes, and here he is.
So far,
back-to-back drives, not happening.
So far, we have 1 quarter where he has thrown 2 interceptions already. I believe that's more than he did last game combined. So, Rodgers in the gun now. And looked like he had a free play, but he's not going to get it. Doesn't matter, as he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown there, I believe that was Devontae Adams. It was. And quickly now, this game's starting to get out of hand. 14-0.
Yeah, I don't see how the Cardinals come back with the mistakes they're making. They really have to limit that. Try to get some sort of running game going, and just hope for the best. The defense needs to clamp down. It's gonna be tough though.
And a mistake here by the kicking team. He's gonna miss the kickoff, and they're stuck back at their own 8 now. It looked like he thought that was going to go out of bounds, but it managed to stay in, and I don't know. That's a very risky try to get that going. I know you're going to try and trust the hop, but just nothing going there. Arizona now negative 4 yards on the day. And they're going to stack the box, and I don't know what he was doing there. He had a touchdown, but he ran out of bounds.
Oh, wow. That was weird.
Oh, they were giving him the return yards.
Oh, okay.
It was a makeup for the failed return. Give David Johnson out wide, and he's going to get the first down and a little bit more as he's going to fight his way up to the 42. And this is a position where you really need a score here. You can't give the ball away again, and I don't think you can really afford a field goal. This Green Bay offense has been humming. Rosen drops back. He's got, I'm not sure who that is over the middle, but he's going to get the first down. And Rosen hurrying everyone up to the line. That was Williams on the catch. Rosen drops back again, looking for his man, and Alexander jumps it, but he's not going to be able to make the play, as that will end the quarter. And Rosen looks like he's a bit trigger happy right now. He's kind of, that's about the third or fourth pass where had he gotten it up over the guy, it would have been fine, but he just kind of fires it in, trying to force the issue, and it's been jumped back-to-back times now.
Yeah, the reads may not be too bad, but the trajectory of the pass is definitely questionable.
Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to rocket arm it in and use that firepower that he has, but it's been non-existent factor to this point. And drops back, and he tries again, and he's not going to do it. Tries to force it. That should have been a throwaway there.
Oh my gosh.
And
the mistakes are just piling up.
This game looks like it could get ugly. Rosen has already thrown 3 interceptions now. And it's looking like this could turn into another touchdown by Green Bay. If they get all 3 of their points so far on the interceptions, then Rosen's got to be kicking himself. Rodgers drops back, being chased outside, going to throw it away. Looked like he had a free play, but they're not going to call it. A bit of a questionable call there.
We had a couple today on both sides.
Yeah, both sides of the ball not really being favored by the refs. Had a few questionable ones, had a few questionable calls, and a few questionable no calls. Also, later today, I do believe that the Bengals and the Chiefs will be playing, as will, I believe, the Broncos and the Browns. Don't quote me on that. Rodgers, play action, drops back. Hit as he throws, and that's going to be incomplete. Had that gotten off, I think that's an interception. He was double covered. So now, 3rd and 10. I think if Arizona can get a stop here, I think that's big.
Yeah, I mean, a 2-point lead isn't too bad. It's just really trying to score on offense.
And a mistake again by Arizona. Wait a minute. That looked like it was DPI. It's actually going to be called offensive pass interference.
What? The refs today are going to get probably booed off the field by the end of this game.
I don't know where that call came from. As that's going to still force the 4th down. That ball was uncatchable at best. But that looked like defensive pass interference. If anything, And Green Bay should be moving up the field. Now it's offensive pass interference, and Rosen's going to be getting the ball back, but another good punt, and they're going to down that one at the 6. I think field position has been the biggest key for this game, as Green Bay has started on their own side, or on the other side, more times than not. And great play by Christian Kirk through the defensive pass interference, and he's going to make the catch.
That was an insane catch.
And a bit questionable to not accept it. It looked like that was going to put it even further down the field, the opponent's side, but not gonna take the penalty yards. A bit confusing there.
The Cardinals have good field position here, so
Yeah.
hopefully make something out of it.
And David Johnson gonna get stuffed at the line for no gain. Rosen drops back, fires one that's intercepted once again. And this one looks like it's going to the house. And Burks is going to take this one back. 21-0. Arizona is just not doing themselves any favors.
I mean, I feel like a broken record here, but the mistakes, it's just piling up.
Once again, he fires a low ball in there that gets intercepted. And Green Bay just piling it on 21-0. This is a team that if you give them an inch, they're going to take a mile. And 4 interceptions now. This is a must-score drive for Arizona. You really can't turn the ball over, and you can do that. Is Gary going to come in with a sack? It's a loss of 12, and it's going to make it 2nd and 22 now. If this one gets any uglier, we might have to in coverage, as it's getting close to time for me to go to work. David Johnson going to take the screen pass, and that's going to go nowhere. Interesting stat now. Rosen has actually only missed 1 of his passes. Unfortunately, 4 of them have gone to the other team, though. And he has thrown a touchdown. Just a touchdown to the other team again. 3rd and 22 now. Interesting formation for Green Bay. They're going to come out in deep quarters. And sacked once again. Gary going to get in on it. And now they're punting from the shadow of their own end zone.
That was on a 3-man rush.
Yeah.
Rosen just got too deep in the pocket to let the edge guys get around.
And nobody going to get to the punt, so Grant now going to have a chance to return this one. And great return, going to get it up to the 27. And once again, I have to reiterate, field position. Green Bay, this is the 3rd time now that they've started on the opponent's side of the field. Arizona, I believe, has had 2 or 3 drives already start within their own end zone. And they've turned all but 1 of them into interceptions. So you're not going to win a game like that. And Aaron Jones, as we say that, Aaron Jones finally going to get going. He's going to get 16 on that.
And the Cardinals have been able to drive down the field, but then you'd see it time and time again. The mistake happens, and it just flips around.
Yep. They'll get out of their end zone. They'll get up to about the 40-yard line, force a pass, and that's the end of your drive. And Aaron Jones is going to be stuffed for no gain this time. Only 8 carries for the young phenom. Kind of surprising here. Granted, they haven't really had to do much with the ball, as they've been gifted field position and gifted points, but
yeah, they really haven't had the ball that much, and when they do, it's not that far to go. I mean, we're really like still halfway through the second. 8 carries isn't too bad.
Yeah. And Rodgers kind of forces that one. Gonna airmail it over the end line. Incomplete third down. Looked like he had his running back, either his running back or his slot receiver coming up over the middle. Would have gained a few yards, but third down and 10 now from the 12. And Rodgers going to come out in an empty set. Rodgers rolls up in the pocket. He's got a man who's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown. That's going to be 28-0 now. And this has just turned into a rout. And, okay, we're breaking rules now. He's going to use her the kick blocker.
Yeah, I think there might be some frustration going on here. I mean, what is it, 4 interceptions?
Yeah, 4 interceptions.
And we're only not even halfway through the game. You would have to think that frustrations are rising on this Cardinals team. After coming off a commanding win against the Falcons, the momentum just did not roll over.
You did this. You just did this to the Falcons, and now it's happening to you. And we can already see Green Bay not even a chance at respecting Rosen in the passing game, as they've just been stacking the box now after he's thrown his 4th interception.
And the pressure seems to be getting to him. I mean, we've seen multiple sacks. Aaron throws, just really trying to force things downfield, and it's just not working.
Blitz coming. I don't think he sees it in time. He had a man deep, but Gary going to get it on the sack. And now it's 3rd and long. The protection really just hasn't been there. I think they're really missing their right guard at this point in time. Looking deep, and that's a mistake by Green Bay. That's going to give him a 1st down. Earl Thomas, you usually don't see that from him.
It was just a bit too early.
Yeah. Not used to seeing Thomas make mistakes like that, though. First down. I'll look for David Johnson. He's going to find him, and shoelace tackle there, but he's going to get the 1st anyway. Gain of 18. And I think if you get into the end zone, it's not the end of the world. This is still a very big comeback to make. 20 points if he does score.
It is still early.
Yeah. The pass can be completed, but only for a 1-yard gain. It's still very early, but I think if you turn it over here, or if you don't get points and Green Bay does, I think you can go ahead and kiss your playoff hopes goodbye now. I just don't see a 30-something point comeback. Throw it deep, and Thomas almost gets the interception, but that's going to fall incomplete. 3rd and 9.
And that's already 2 drop picks. So if you would have added that, you just see, like, Rosen is making mistakes. Some haven't been too costly because they've dropped it, but